to Saturday, October. Do you know, I just asked Siri. I obviously wasn't listening. Hey Siri, what's the date today?
It's Saturday, the 24th of October 2020.
Thank you. It's the 24th of October 2020. So today I'm going to film 2 videos and I'm hoping to get at least one of them edited before late so I can sit and just enjoy Saturday night with my husband. So I've got to get changed for my filming. I think I'm going to dress up. So we're going to do a food and wine review. Hold on to see what she's barking at. So this is why Lily was barking.
No. Mama,
3, 2, 1, go!
hi.
What are you doing?
Hi,
You're sitting on the stairs. Why did you tell me to turn the camera on?
No. No? Home base. No,
Are you shy?
I'll check home base.
Okay, that's Georgie away. So I am now just going to film my YSL review. I was hoping to get it done a little earlier, but never mind, it's going to be another late night, doesn't matter, and I've still to go downstairs and do the food and wine, which Rico, that bag makes a lot of noise, which, oh, my head's sticking to my lips, which Rico is preparing just now. So yeah, I'm going to show you one more thing before I start the review. I have Revitalash back in my life, and boy, oh, how's my makeup looking? Wee shadow there. I have really missed this and noticed such a big difference since this completely finished. So I am so glad to have this back in my life. So this is Revitalash Advanced, and oh my goodness, what a difference. Oh, it makes to your eyelashes. That's it there. So I haven't got any on yet, but I will be putting it back on tonight. I can't wait till my eyelashes start growing. Okay, I have my wine ready. Cheers. And right, I'm going to get this YSL review done as quickly as possible. I'll just put that there, and then go and do the food and wine with Rico. I have on a Karen Millen dress, which is extremely old, but it's lovely, lovely, lovely. Just putting out all my things that now fit me again. Got my curls in from yesterday. That's what my hairdresser did. So they're quite ringlet like yesterday, and now they've just loosened, and that's how I like them. And that's it, basically. So, right, on to the review. Okay, we have finished the wine and food review. We have eaten, we have had our date night. Reality hits, and I'm going to take my trendy back up because I brought that down because we were having a date night. And now I'm going to edit. I'm going to get my jammies on. Are you getting your jammies on? Or are you taking Lily?
No, I'm going to take Lily.
So I'm going to put my trendy away. That was her outing. And I'm going to get my jammies on and sit in my sitting room, light my candles, watch Saturday TV, which is Come Dancing With Me, and edit at the same time. And that's my plan for this Saturday night. Oh, I am stuffed, but that was so good. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Okay, that's the jammies on. So just before I go and finish my editing, I just thought I would share with you. My son, he was selected to do an antibody test. He had a questionnaire. He was asked if he thought he'd had it. He said he thought he had it in March when Corona was at its peak. And remember, I had mentioned in one of my vlogs that we thought at the time that George had it, and so he was tested. But there's also it's also said that the antibodies only last for 3 months So anyway, so George thinks he had coronavirus in March. So he got tested this week, and the results came back today showing that yes, he had antibodies, which means he has had the virus. So yeah, and at the time when George had the symptoms, so George had all the symptoms. He had the temperature, he had the cough, fatigue, but he wasn't bedbound as such. He obviously had kind of the mild form of it. Ruth then took to her bed with headaches, so it would be headaches and fatigue, and that was Ruth's only symptoms at the time. So yeah, so Ruth has probably got antibodies as well, but we don't know, so I said to George to have a look to see if Ruth can get tested as well. So there you go. So they have had, well, George has definitely had the virus, or at least he's got antibodies to the virus. So these antibody tests seem to be working. Let's go and edit. I just have my contacts to take out, my earrings to take out, my makeup to take off, but I'm just going to go and start editing with my earrings on. So that's the date night. Where's it, baby girl? Look how beautiful she is. Look, she looks a bit scruffy. She needs a wee brush. This is my scruffy Lily. Are you my scruffy Lily? Are you my beautiful girl? Are you my wee punk rocker? She's just not beautiful. Look at that wee face. Look at my wee face. Should we give her a wee command? Look, this is how reactive she is. Lily? Who's that? That's how reactive she is. Okay. Earrings go back. There we go. We'll put the shoes away. How beautiful are they? My first ever Christian Louboutins. How dare people say that Christian Louboutins are basic? Come on. Honestly, that's my next tag. I was tagged to do it. Basic. Seriously. Get a life, people, if you're calling these shoes basic. These are beautiful. Rico bought me these as a wee surprise. My first ever Christian Louboutins. I still love them. My favourite, actually. Right. Good night, shoesies. Hello and welcome to the 25th. It is Sunday. It is still October. Rico is out doing the gardening and he is going to plant all the bulbs for spring. So what we did in spring there that just passed, we took a photograph of the front garden just to remind us where we wanted to plant some, where there was some missing, you know, where there was gaps. So hopefully that's going to work for this year's planting. So I had just picked up, I can't remember if I showed you, but I had just picked up bulbs from Aldi's and I'll show you them before he puts them in the ground. So he's been cutting the grass. I am just getting ready to edit. So I'm going to edit yesterday's food and wine review and get that up. And yeah, I did my nails as well. Didn't do them last night because again I was late editing and I just had to go to my bed. So I've just put a blue on. Satin blue actually looks like a black. And I'm really excited for Chanel's La Chains, so something like that, to come out like the Christmas colours. But I was searching there and it looks as if the nail varnish for the Christmas launch is a gold. Has to be a beautiful gold. I've got lots of golds from Chanel, sort of those kind of metallic colours, and I'm not really a fan of them. But I'm looking forward to the blush. Lily's just seen a dog. I'm looking forward to the blush and even the eyeshadows. I don't normally buy Chanel eyeshadows, but they look lovely. So We'll see. Let me show you the... So look, I've got quite a few metallics already. Look, Chanel metallics. And honestly, I'm not really a fan of them. So I think that's them there. That's my 3 metallics that I've got. That's quite metallic-y as well. Oh, I've used quite a bit of that one. And that one as well. Oh, Lily, quiet! So, yeah, so I don't know if I really want to add another one. I look forward to the reds that come out at Christmas. Oh, and the lipsticks as well, which are supposed to have wee glitters in them. Oh, excited. Not that we'll have anywhere to go, but who knows? Let's be optimistic. Right, let's go and have a look at the bulbs, and then I'm going to get on with my editing. I've tried, at the moment, I'm trying to pair up... Oh, I'm trying to work something out with my phone and my Mac at the moment. Wow. Oh my goodness, because it's me, come down till I show you something. Look, these are my potatoes that I planted. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's my marrow. I know, I have to eat one of my potatoes, for goodness sake. I'm definitely going to eat one of my potatoes. Look at how beautiful they are. I never even planted that many.
What about the 2 wee marrows?
Just leave them just now.
Right, there's maybe 3 there. It's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably picked it too early.
I don't think it's going to go anywhere, Andri. I think it's too cold. Anyway.
It's quite hard.
But next year we'll plant them early.
And that's what's left of the cabbages. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So excited about them. I'm definitely planting potatoes again. Look at them.
In the ground next time.
Aren't they? So proud of them. So Rico's decided not to plant the bulbs, so I'll show you them when he is ready to plant them, because there's still some nice begonias flowering in the front garden where we want to plant them. So he's going to leave them. You could put some there where the jasmine is as well, Rico. He's nodding his head. Why not?
Nothing but the jasmine grows over there in the mint. Everything we put there just dies.
Forever the pessimist.
Yep.
I think we'll put some there.
No, not today.
He's had enough. I want to put some under there, because this is all going to die away now anyway, most of the jasmine. And he's cut the grass, and yeah, that's it.
I put the furniture away as well.
Did you? You never put the furniture down there.
I forgot about them.
We should have left some for Halloween.
Well, I'll put everything away, right?
Look. But you knew that George is coming for Halloween.
Well, I'll bring 2 chairs out for Halloween when it's that day, right?
So he's just left the table out and the heaters. At least that one's still there. Okay. There's my little bouquet and my little pumpkins. And no chairs. Oh dear. Hi, let's go up a bit. Okay, so I'm in my usual room. I'm editing Rico's food and wine review. And I got some parcels. I have a parcel here, and I have a big parcel right here as well. Look, so these weren't actually due to come until Wednesday, but everything arrived quickly. So let's open them up. So one should be a cover for my phone. So what is this? Simple but unique. I just basically, so just in case you don't know, I have the iPhone 12 Pro in gold. And it's supposed to be, the camera is supposed to work, supposed to be better quality than my Canon G7X Mark II. You're lopsided, aren't you? Go that way a bit. But I just kind of did a little bit of videoing on it. I went out actually to see where George is. Let me move back because I think this is really close. Yeah, I did a bit of taping on it. I did some videoing on the iPhone just to test run it because I was out. I wanted to go and see where George's gymnastics is because I'm taking her to gymnastics tomorrow, but she's kind of moved up now, so she's somewhere else. So I was videoing, but the quality is not good. Something is going. Just ate a bit of broccoli. Hope it's not in my teeth. So when I move the footage from the iPhone to iMovie, it washes me out. It's crazy. So I don't know what's wrong, what's happening. So I've asked my son to look into it. Oh, I think I ordered a screensaver. Oh wow. So I ordered a screensaver, so have they put it? Okay, that'll be my son. This is weird. This is really weird. Right, I think I'm gonna have to phone him back. Alright, okay, this is the screensaver. There seems to be 2 in there. And that's what that looks like, which I'm going to have to do off camera because it looks rather complicated. So this must be to measure the phone and all of that, to get it right, I'm assuming. Surely it's not the, oh man, what does it say? Screen protector, yes, okay. Read the box, Andri. So that is the screen protector. That's fine. So I've also ordered a case, which I'm hoping is in this box. I've also ordered some keto stuff, like flour. By the way, that almond flour is like £8. Did I tell you? Extortionate. Right, let's see what we've got in the box. It's fine, I can see my phone cover. Okay. Paper, paper, paper. Okay, first item. I ordered some QRX Labs glycolic acid 20% resurfacing pads. So I'm going to try these instead of my Pixie Retinol Tonic. I'm going to try these. So this sort of thing was recommended to me by my friend here, Melissa, on YouTube. That's what they look like. So I'll try them tonight. That's one. Smell quite, oh, it smells like medical stuff. Jeez. There's 50 textured pads. I'm kind of scared of that now because of the smell of them. Okay. I ordered 100% natural that. So this is a sugar, keto friendly, so it has 0 everything in it basically, so I can make cookies, so I can start baking. But remember, you're not supposed to take too many of these things when you're on the keto diet. Here's my phone cover, so I'm going to open that up as well. I have no room right here. I also ordered some flour. So this is organic tapioca flour, so I can make some bread. And this is good for gluten-free, and it's good for the keto diet. This is by Whole Food Earth. I'll link everything in my description box. That's a big bag of flour. Okay, so it ended up worthwhile buying a bigger bag rather than a smaller bag, hence why I've got a big bag. Okay, let me see my phone cover. So this is the Taurus simple but unique case for smartphones. I'm all over the place, I don't know what I'm saying. So they're both the same make. So that's that and that's that. Both the same make. Everything's getting washed out. and that. Okay, let me see what the phone cover is like. Doesn't feel great, but here, comes in the bag there. It's Let's Start a Wonderful Journey. Doesn't feel as good as the one I had for my there we go. I feel better now that it's got a phone cover on it. So that's what it looks like. So I just wanted a clear one, and that's it. Okay, let me see what the message says. He says he's fixed it. He's fixed it? How can he fix my problem? Hold on. Okay, so I have solved everything. I have my cover on. I have got my screen protector on. And I only managed to get a couple of bubbles on it. I've also, Rico's downstairs cooking, so of course I had I nibbled at some food while I was down there, and I got myself a glass of Chablis. Very nice. Okay, let me share with you a problem with the iPhone. So I said it was washing me out, but I was taking footage on my iPhone and then transferring it. Then when I was transferring the video footage into iMovie on the Mac, it was washing me out, but on the iMovie on the iPhone it's fine, and on everything else it was fine. It was just once I was transferring Lily! Once I was transferring, oh my goodness me!
What is it, Lily?
So once I was transferring the video footage to the Mac and the iMovie, it was washing me out totally. I'll insert some of the footage here, if I've still got it, of what it was doing. So what you have to do is, you need to go, so if you have the new iPhone Pro, so it must be in a fault just now, which I'm sure it will be sorted in future updates. So you go into your settings, and you go into camera, then you go into, so you go into camera, and you go into Smart HDR and switch that off. And that, according to my son, sorts it out. Who knows? I'll test it when I have time. But right now, I don't have time. But he's tested it and he says it sorts it out. I really need to get this video uploaded. And I haven't even edited yet. So, cheers! Good morning. Welcome to Monday, the 26th of October. It is cleaning up Thursday, but more importantly, I have Georgie as well today. So I'm going to take Georgie to her gymnastics today. Yesterday, I don't know where I left this vlog because it was kind of crazy. It got crazy with Apple because I had the problem with transferring footage from my iPhone into iMovie on my Mac. It would distort it, and I've said all of this. Anyway, you could kind of temporarily solve the problem with switching something off on the iPhone, but we shouldn't be having to do that. So my son, who has the new iPhone 12 Pro, had the same problem, so he contacted Apple and his problem was easily solved. All he had to do was hold down the power button, release, press Option, Command, P and R all at the same time. So he phoned me up, and I think I was on the phone here. Anyway, he phoned me up. He says, "Mum, this is what you have to do." Did it about 4 times and it did not work, and I thought, right, I'm going to phone Apple. And I was in the process of editing at that point the food and wine review, and boy, I was, kid you not when I say we were on the phone for about 3 hours. So they took over, you know how they can see your screen, so we were doing things while they were watching my screen, both on my phone and my Mac, and we took things off, put things back on, recorded things, sent them, reloaded them, uploaded them, you name it, we did it. And we even tried the, you know, pressing the command and the option and the P and the R. He said to me, let's just try this. I think like this was about the third person. You know how you go, right, I can't solve this, I need to get another technician, I can't solve this. Anyway, end result is it is not resolved, so it is now going to diagnostics. So we've recorded what the footage looks like when it goes into iMovie and before it goes into iMovie. So when it goes onto my MacBook Pro, so when it goes onto my MacBook, it's fine. It's only the minute I put it into iMovie that it's not fine. So we've recorded all that and that's been sent, so that's going to take a couple of days. But it was just, I'm glad I kind of tested it early on and didn't wait till I was out one day and just assumed everything was going to work and I would record on my phone. So I'm glad I did a kind of test run yesterday and not just expected it to work. So I'm going to try and get some housework done now before Georgie arrives. I've just got my Jamie jeans on again and I just put a t-shirt on. I don't know if I'm going to keep this on, depends, I don't know. Looks kind of nice with what I'm wearing, but I'm all ready, so I'm just going to start doing some housework until she arrives. And yeah, that's the update on the iPhone 12 Pro. So that's my first issue. If you are having the same issue, let me know. So, apparently my son had tested it in iMovie on his phone and it's fine. So the issue is something to do with the software. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go and get some housework done because yesterday my time was literally taken up with Apple. Yeah, so okay, let's get. I just need to get her facial expressions. Look, right, go on, Georgie. Georgie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I can feel it. No. Yeah.
What?
I can't feel my dog.
What's wrong? You sad because your tower fell? Every time you do that?